Hello, future doctors. Today, we're covering two absolutely crucial steps in your career journey. How to apply online for your provisional registration for the mandatory one-year internship, and how to secure your final registration certificate from the West Bengal Medical Council, WBMC, to officially begin your medical practice in the state. Don't worry, we'll guide you through the entire digital process. And yes, you can find the direct link to the official WBMC website right now in the description box below. Once you're on the WBMC website, look for the Online Application menu and click Register. Next, let's look at the Provisional Registration Foreign University option. This category is specifically for those of you who need to apply for a one-year internship within West Bengal. Now, let's look at the documents required for your application. This section shows a list of necessary paperwork. For the duly signed request letter, I'll provide you with a full, clear template on how to write it towards the end of this video. You can easily pause the video now to review the rest of the document requirements displayed on your screen. Critical step. Pay close attention here. If you select Final Registration Foreign University, that option is specifically for those who have completed their internship abroad in countries like China or Bangladesh and are now seeking registration to practice in West Bengal. On screen, you can see the documents required for this application. Regarding the duly signed request letter, I will demonstrate exactly how to draft it at the very end of this video. However, please be careful. The format for this letter is slightly different for provisional registration compared to final registration, so make sure you stick around for those details. You can pause the video here to read through the rest of the requirements. For today's demonstration, I will guide you through the application process for Provisional Registration Foreign University. It is important to note that this procedure is almost identical to applying for Final Registration Foreign University. The steps you will see are largely the same for both. The only significant difference lies in the specific details of the request letter, which we will cover later. Go ahead and click Apply Now. While the form is largely straightforward, there are a few critical details you need to get right. First, keep your diploma handy. You will need it to accurately fill in the university name and institution name. If your diploma lists only one name, enter that same name in both fields. Otherwise, type exactly what is printed on the document. You will also need to locate and enter the passed on date found on your diploma. Additionally, make sure you have your blood group information ready. When you reach the Identity Type section, I strongly recommend selecting your Aadhaar card. This is because you must enter your address details exactly as they appear on your ID proof to avoid any discrepancies. If you have any doubts while filling this out, please drop a question in the comments box below, and I will assist you as soon as possible. Now, using your Aadhaar card as a reference, carefully fill in your address details. If your permanent address is the same as your present address, simply click the checkbox to autofill that section. Once you're done, click Next to continue. Now, due to occasional website glitches, you might be unexpectedly redirected back to the homepage. If this happens, don't worry. Simply navigate to the Login section and use your mobile number to resume your application, just as you see me doing here. However, there is a specific scenario where the system might tell you that no mobile number is registered when you try to log back in. If you face this error, there is no need to panic. It simply means the initial data wasn't saved. You just need to start the new registration process again from the beginning, using the exact same details. As always, if you run into trouble here, drop a comment below and I will help you out. Now, let's proceed. Please watch closely and follow the steps exactly as I perform them on the screen. This brings us to the Document Upload section. The process here is simple. Click Choose File, select the correct document, and then click Upload to confirm. A crucial detail to remember is the file format. All documents should be uploaded as image files, typically JPG or PNG. The only exception is the request letter, which must be in PDF format. If you find your file sizes are too large, don't worry. You can easily resize them using any free online tool. Before we proceed to payment, you will see this overview page. Please take a moment to carefully review everything. Check that every personal detail is accurate and ensure all your documents have been uploaded correctly. This step is vital because once the payment is processed, the system locks your application and you will not be able to make any further corrections. When you reach the payment gateway, I highly recommend using a bank card, debit or credit, just as I've done here, rather than UPI. I have received several reports of technical issues and transaction failures from users attempting to pay via UPI. Furthermore, this is extremely important. The payment portal is only active between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Any payment attempted outside of this specific time window will be rejected, so please plan accordingly. You will see a timer counting down on the screen. Please wait patiently until the payment is fully confirmed. Do not refresh the page during this process. Once the payment is successful, your next step is to book your appointment. You must select a slot from the available dates provided. From this point on, simply watch and follow my lead on the screen to see exactly how to lock in your appointment time. And now, as promised, here is the format for the duly signed request letter. Please note that the specific template shown on screen right now is for Provisional Registration Foreign University. Here is exactly how to prepare it. First, create a Word document and type out the content exactly as you see here, but be sure to replace the placeholder details with your own personal information. Next, you need to print this document out. Once printed, physically sign and date the paper with a pen. Finally, scan that signed letter and save it as a PDF file. Remember, this is the document you will upload to the Duly Signed Request Letter section. And here is the second format. This one is specifically for those applying for Final Registration Foreign University. Follow the exact same steps as before. Create a Word document, copy the text shown on screen, replacing it with your own personal details, and print it out. Once printed, physically sign and date the hard copy. Then, simply scan it back in as a PDF and upload it to the Duly Signed Request Letter section.